Intersys is a major employer and pacesetter company for the United Way of Ellis County. Each year, Intersys encourages all their employees to engage in different fundraising events in the community to benefit United Way agencies. Additional community involvement includes food drives for the local food bank, adopt a spot cleanup, and participation in numerous local civic organizations. Intersys, a great place to work, a partner of the community.
The United Way of Ellis County on Eagle Community Television is brought to you by Intersys, Hayes Med, Insurance Planning Incorporated, and Eagle Communications.
Jason Rao, Executive Director of the United Way, with you again today to meet another high-impact program supported through your donations to the United Way. But before we meet our agency, I wanted to just take a minute to say thank you for helping us meet our goal. And now that the new year has switched over, we have started all of our programs, and we are well underway to helping this year's clients in need.
My name is Jody Sproul, Executive Director of Smoky Hill Foundation for Chemical Dependency and the Regional Prevention Center, and change starts here.
Jason Rao, Executive Director of the United Way of Ellis County, here with you to meet another high-impact organization serving our community right here in Ellis County. With me today is Jody. Thank you for coming along. Jody, why don't we start with, tell us about the history of Smoky Hill Foundation.
Okay, well, we've been around for many years. The organization actually started in 1979, and it was a department of the St. Anthony's Hospital at the time. And then in 1982, we became a freestanding organization, a private nonprofit corporation. And then in 1987, the Regional Prevention Center joined Smoky Hill Foundation for Chemical Dependency as an additional component to the organization. So Smoky Hill Foundation does offer substance use disorder outpatient treatment services, and then it's nice that we have the Regional Prevention Center with us as well so that we can provide that continuum of services from prevention to treatment.
I imagine you probably have to have a lot of qualifications to do this kind of work. What sort of training and accreditation, I guess, do you have to be a counselor here?
Well, obviously, college degree, and then there is, with the new licensure standards with BSRB, Behavioral Sciences Regulatory Board, counselors are now required to take that exam just like any other profession. And once they pass that exam, they are able to practice, and then it's having to maintain continuing education hours, contact hours on an every other year basis to renew their license.
I would imagine that most people, when they think about drug problems, that usually they think, you know, this is a big city issue, this is a Wichita problem, this is a Kansas City problem, that rural communities, they really don't face that kind of problem. Is that real? Is that true?
That is not the case. These issues exist everywhere, sorry to say, but they do exist everywhere. Nobody is exempt from them. So that is another thing to keep in mind too. You think you may have all of the knowledge, education, awareness, protective factors in place, but everybody is at risk for a substance use disorder.
Can you let us know the kind of numbers that you guys actually see here in Ellis County?
Well, typically we probably average anywhere from 5 to 10 evaluations a week. That is people that have encountered something with the law, you know, encountered a DUI or some other drug infraction. So they're having to seek an evaluation to determine whether or not treatment is necessary. So that's kind of what we see on a weekly basis, average.
Wow, see, I would imagine when people hear that it's weekly, that's going to be a real eye-opener. Let's talk a little bit about the projects that you actually do, the programs that you offer individuals.
Sure. Once someone has received an evaluation and it is determined that they do need some level of treatment, we do offer outpatient services here at Smoky Hill Foundation. And so with that, the individuals are either seen on a one-on-one basis with their counselor or they are put into a group setting. If they are put into a group setting, we have a primary outpatient project, and that group meets for 9 weeks, 2 times a week for 2 hours each session. And it's an open-ended group, so anybody can enter at any time. And then once they complete that 9 weeks, they move on to a continuing care session, which can last up to a year or an as-needed basis. It's kind of that continuation of support once they've reached that recovery period. Another service that we offer on the preventative side of things is our Youth Education and Safety Project. And that is for individuals 18 years and younger who have received, say, a DUI or a minor in possession, minor in consumption, and they are required to attend that educational program as part of a diversionary agreement. So it's an intervention program. We bring those youth in who have been determined to be at risk. We bring their parent or their guardian in and provide them 8 hours of education. And in doing so, we're hoping to prevent or deter any future incidences. And we have a really good success rate with that program.
I know that drugs tend to be one of the highest recidivism problems. Do you see that here? Is there a lot of recidivism? Is it the same people you see coming through?
We do. It's sad to say, but they tend to kind of cycle in and out. They'll do, really well with their treatment program, and, we say good luck. And, maybe 4, 5, 6, 10 years down the road, they have a relapse and we see them again. So it does happen. It's not 100% foolproof.
So if you are an individual out there that needs to get help, what kind of money are you going to have to get services from you?
Well, we have income eligibility requirements, so if you can provide us with a pay stub or anything along those lines, then we have a sliding fee scale based off of what your income is, and that will determine whether or not we can receive assistance from the state to help pay for your treatment or some other resources that we do have available. So as long as you can provide us with some type of documentation and we could put it up against the rigor mores and determine what level of assistance we can provide you, then we would be happy to do that.
What's the best way for somebody out there to get more information, or if they need help to actually get into the program?
Well, you can call us anytime. Our number is 625-5521. We also have an 800 number. It's 1-800-757-2180. And then we are located here at 2714 Plaza Avenue in Hayes.
Well, it's certainly tremendous work that you guys do, and I thank you for all of your hard efforts. I think that's about probably all the questions we have. Do you have, I tell you what, let's have you give the phone number one more time.
Okay, our local phone number is 625-5521, and our 800 number is 1-800-757-2180.
All right, thank you, Jody.
Thank you.
The United Way of Ellis County on Eagle Community Television is brought to you by Intersys, Hayes Med, Insurance Planning Incorporated, and Eagle Communications.
Choosing the right home may take months. Decorating it perfectly may take years. Leaving it every day just takes complete confidence in both your home and auto insurance.
Allied Homeowners and Auto Insurance, a nationwide company, on your side.
See Sue May at Insurance Planning, 3006 Broadway in Hayes. As a major employer and paysetter company, Hayes Med leads the way in United Way support each year. Community involvement for Hayes Med also takes many other forms, from monthly blood screenings to providing free drive-through flu vaccinations to helping citizens be healthier through the Kickstart Weight Loss Program. Hayes Med remains unwavering in support of the local and regional communities it serves. That is one constant on which everyone can rely. Hayes Med, a constant in our community.